Hey everybody, welcome back to another CivOps Gear review, reviewing all the EDC gear for everyone from the discerning civilian all the way up to the experienced operator. Today I want to take a look at a fairly new weapon light from Streamlight. This is the Streamlight TLR RM2. There is also an RM1, which is shorter and which is 500 lumen light. The RM2 is a little bit longer and has a 1000 lumen light. Both of them come with or without the laser attachment underneath. This one here happens to have a green laser underneath. And I've already mounted it right up onto the front rail of my AR. Right, as you can see, basically just as close as possible to my forward grip. I did put the pressure switch on. I wanted to try it, and you can see exactly how that's mounted on. The rail clips come with little tubes that you can feed the wire through, and then it just simply wraps around through the rail and attaches to the back of the light. You don't have to use the pressure switch. You can leave a little cover in place that comes there, and you don't have to use the pressure switch, but I wanted to try it out. So that is what it looks like mounted, and I'm going to go ahead and pause for 1 second, take the light off, and we'll have a better look at how exactly it works. Stick with me. Be right back. All right, we're back, and I just took the weapon light itself off of the rail of my AR, and let's have a quick look at exactly how this model works. Again, this is the TLR RM2 with the green laser mounted underneath the light. So there are a number of different versions of this. You can get, in fact, this exact same version with or without the pressure switch that you just saw. You can get it with just the light itself. I actually, you know how I do. I like to get every option and see what I like and what I don't like. So I went ahead and got the pressure switch. When you're not using the pressure switch, the light does have this little cover, which goes right on the back, covers up the port, and your power button is right here underneath. So even if you are holding your rifle and you have your forward grip just behind this light, you still can just reach up and pop that button, and one click goes on, and of course you can use it as momentary as well if you hold it. So it does come with a number of rail keys which will change the position of the light with the, while sitting on a rail. Of course, each one just a little bit different. It comes with a double-sided sticker if you want to use that to attach the pressure switch instead of the rail guides. It comes with several different lengths of zip ties, which I actually don't prefer to use at all. I've never liked using zip ties on my rails. And then, of course, it comes with the little Streamlight key for, whatever this is for. I've never quite understood exactly the point of this, and I still don't. So if you know the point of this, hit me up. So let's move all this stuff out of the way. I don't like the zip ties. I'll keep the zip ties for some other purpose, but I'm not going to use them for that. The light is pretty cool. Of course, you can, right off the bat, you can lock it out by turning the bezel around the light. That will lock it so that you cannot turn it on and off. And then when it's time to go to work, you simply turn that bezel to the on position, and now the power button will work. Of course, you can adjust windage up and down, left and right with these small little dials here. And then, it attaches to your rail virtually like all other TLRs do, with a little spring-loaded rail grabbing piece here. And once the light is on, You can adjust what feature you want with this little switch on the side. This takes you from light laser to just light to just the laser. Now, I have not had a chance yet to get to an outdoor range and zero this in and see how far I can get it zeroed in. But at about 30 yards, it's zeroed in not bad at the moment. So that is the 1000 lumen light. And then, of course, you can, if you hold it, you can momentary. So it's pretty cool. I'll tell you right off the bat what I like about this. You know, is it a little bit gimmicky? Well, no, I actually thought it would be, but it turns out that actually it's a great design, and I'll tell you why. What I really like is I like where the power button is located, because your weak hand is going to be located somewhere underneath your foregrip, your quad rail, and so you'll be somewhere fairly near this to activate it if you don't use the pressure switch. But what I really like about the design is that they found a way to make it really, really streamlined with a rifle. Now, if some of you have uppers with big, huge lights like this, like the Pro-Tacs, strapped onto the side, I don't know if you've ever been as clumsy as I have, but I found that if you're working in a sort of a CQC environment, if you're working in sort of a close quarters environment, the big chunky light strapped onto the side had hit against walls. It had caused me some problems on occasion. I actually love that this sits right underneath the rail and stays largely out of your way. It does not protrude on either side, and the wire from the pressure switch stays very out of the way. It's not too long, which I liked a lot. So far, and you know, I'm gonna have to find some time to get out to an outdoor range, and we'll see what we really can do with this. But so far, upon first glance and opening the box and just you know, using it for a couple of days, figuring out how I want it mounted, I'm extremely happy with this design so far. The 1000 lumens is excellent. I find myself using the middle position. Probably I will use it in this position most of the time, because I'm not real big on added lasers, especially because I have an EOTech on the top of that upper, and I just don't really feel like I need the green external laser conflicting with the reticle on the EOTech holographic sight. So I will probably use it in just the light mode most of the time, but you know what? If you have to flip the EOTech off, pop up the Magpul irons, and you know, some sort of an emergency situation and you want it, I like to have it. I will probably rarely use the light and laser. You know, lights are extremely valuable. We use them a lot. Lasers, very, very rarely. So for one, well, we don't have to get into all the reasons, but lasers we use very rarely. So I'm extremely happy with this so far, and as soon as I get to an outdoor range, I will record how the zeroing in goes, and we'll explore, you know, its usefulness over time and in more environments. But upon first look, unboxing, I'm super happy with the design. I love that it sits right underneath the quad rail. Nothing protrudes out to the sides. So feeling good about this. Let's go ahead and I will reattach it here. It's just going to be a matter of popping this cover off of the rear, plugging in the pressure switch like so, and then reattaching it right to the rail like that. Lock it down. And we should be nice and secured. All good to go. Let's have a look. Yep. And the pressure switch, again, is you can either click it on, or of course you can use it momentary if you hold it. So that is the Streamlight TLR RM with the green laser. Very happy with it so far. I suspect that the 1000 lumens and the long throw on the green laser, I'm going to stay happy with it. Let me see if you can see. That's not safe, I can't do that. But you can see underneath the rifle that nothing protrudes out to the sides. This is a very low profile light. And so if any of you were thinking about getting it, I hope this helps. You get to have a good close-up look at it. And don't be shy. Go ahead and get yourself one. I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks very much, guys. Talk to you soon. If you want to see more reviews of all the EDC gear for everyone from the civilian to the operator, please go ahead and like and subscribe, leave us a comment, and also go ahead and follow us at on Instagram at CivOps_Gear. Thanks very much. See you guys on the very next CivOps Gear review. Bye-bye now.